Alright. Are we live yet? There it is. Alright, Lena. Let us see what is up. Did you find any answers you sought? If there is nothing more you need, I will go and lock the door. I need some directions. I have a question about the Tempest. I'm gonna bring up the Tempest. I'm gonna see what she says about it, because I actually don't know what anyone thinks about the Tempest. The Tempest? That is a name given to the seas by which Calusia is bound. If you make a request to the Tamers, they will provide you with an amaro to fly you over the waters, but... Big butt? Do you mean to leave right at this moment, alone? I am not sure that, Nay, I will not seek to stop you. Go with the blessings of the Shadow, and I await your safe return. Your safe return? Your safe return? Where are we going? I'm kind of nervous about this area because it's all underwater and I hate fucking swimming in this game. I fucking hate it. Like, the physics just suck. It's like not the worst, but I just hate it. Hello, I'm trying to talk to you. Hello, Nesalia, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're well. You require an amaro? Just a moment. I shall saddle our swiftest beast to fly you to the island. Wait, the island? To open water? Oh, to the depths of the Tempest. Happy fucking 30 years, Carol. Carol, I don't even remember how old you are. Don't answer that. I don't even fucking remember. Old enough. No, I literally don't even remember. I don't know if you're older in sub years yet. I think you are. I think you are. I think you're quite a bit, or not quite a bit younger than me, just like a couple years younger than me. I'm glad to hear, Nesalia. Carol, thank you so much for the sub. Happy fucking 30 months. It's been over 2 years. I mean, it's been over 2 years for 3 months, 4 months. I don't know. What's math? Ask Carol. He knows math. To open waters, to the depths of the Tempest. Our amaro can swim, yes, but to reach the ocean floor. Wait, the Tempest is like... Or wait, amaro can swim? That's what I meant to say, not the Tempest is underwater. Duh. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, stop it. For 6 months? So like 3 months is a baby.
Ah.
In 3 months.
We have found thee.
Wait. Sorry, before we do this.
Of thy recovery, and thus did we gather with all haste.
Carol, so I have to tell you about yesterday. This will be interesting to those of you who play Final Fantasy as well. So the person who I thought died yesterday, basically the whole time I thought that he was hitting on me and being like elusive and shit. And he's a character who we knew for years. And I thought he was falling in love with me, but the whole time he was just saying how he was going to kill himself for me. And then he fucking starts trying to sacrifice himself for me. And then this other guy shoots him in the back and we think he's dead, but he's not dead. He's just put asleep. So yesterday was tumultuous with my feelings. And by the end of stream, I was like, I don't know if I want to keep going right now. I have the energy, but I feel really fucked up inside. It is.
By thy looks, I gather thou hast gleaned that which I came to tell thee.
It's worth the watch, I will say that.
Urianger has shared everything with us. The Exarch's true identity and purpose.
Wait, weren't you there? Didn't they all see Graha Tata? Or was I the only one who could see in the circle?
I offer no excuses. When I agreed to aid the Exarch with his plans, 'twas in full acceptance of the condemnation I would face when my duplicity was laid bare.
I love that.
Yet it is not rancor, but resolve that I sense in thee. Thou art fully intent upon walking thy path to its end, art thou not?
Yes. I am just a tool.
If thou canst forgive my deception, or, failing that, set aside thy displeasure for a time, I do beg leave to follow thee. What strength and wisdom I possess are thine to command.
I forgive you. Let's go. I am a danger to those around me. No more lies! I don't know which one I want to say. I feel like I would say, I forgive you, let's go. But I also feel like I would say, I'm a danger to those around me. No, I'm not going to give him forgiveness. I'm just going to say I'm a danger to those around me. Like, I do forgive him because I don't care.
I understand the precarious nature of thy condition. Nonetheless, it is my wish to remain at thy side for as long as I am able.
Does he love me?
I'm sorry, but I don't think this is a good idea.
Reen. I gotta go alone. I gotta have no friends.
Leaving the Crystarium, I mean, with or without Urianger.
Oh. Why?
What I did for you won't last forever. There's no telling when the light will break free again.
Then let me be a sin eater in the depths of the ocean. And then kill me.
You must stay here. At least for a little while longer. We will find a way to cure this, I promise you.
I don't believe you, Reen.
How can you make promises? We don't even know where to start.
Thank you. Alize, speak the truth.
Alize, please. You know Reen was only trying to help.
She was only trying to help by being stupid.
Of course I know. I know only too well.
GG, Carol. Is she thinking about
making promises
Tesleen?
you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. It's a lie. Plain and simple.
Amen.
We've all searched high and low for an answer, and every one of us came back empty-handed. I am not about to stand in his way now. Not after failing him in his hour of need. No! The least we can do is...
Damn. Holy shit, Alize. In which one, Carol?
We will go with you as well. There is naught to be gained by standing still.
Indeed, we have exhausted every other avenue.
Wait, are we all going to the
Lead and we
Tempest?
shall follow. If there is any hope to be found, then we will surely find it at your side.
No, I know Alize, but which Zelda? Or is Zelda always the
In
same?
agreement then?
Is there aught we can do to help?
I'll take a listen. Stop it. Is everyone coming with me to the Tempest?
Though we may not know the whole story, we do know you're in for a fight.
Oh my god, I'm bringing the whole
And while
village.
the Exarch's away, it falls to the rest of us to see the Warrior of Darkness is given a proper send-off.
Wait, they know?
You told them!
No. Well, not in so many words.
Huh.
Aye, we didn't need it spelled out for us. When the night sky appeared over whichever place you went to, it was harder not to put two and two together.
So they're not dumb.
From the moment I heard that you and the Exarch shared the homeland, I had my suspicions.
Stop it.
Long
We're not
had he been
sneaky.
waiting for a certain someone to arrive. And I knew at once that it must be you.
Exactly. When he went up to meet you, it was clear it was no ordinary visitor. That spring in his step spoke volumes. I could feel his excitement.
See, he was in love with me.
Me too! That's right!
Here, here!
Okay, why are you all cheering together? This is a dumb moment to all cheer together. Here, we knew who you really were. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
We do not fully understand where you or the Exarch hail from, or why you've all done so much to protect us. But we are deeply grateful nonetheless.
Morin.
So, if
Fucking
there is
Morin.
anything at all we might do to aid your journey, you need only name it. What would you have of us?
Please make me some gil. Thank you. I would like to be rich.
You might have invited them to join us, where they're not so many. But come, they are waiting. What is your will, O warrior of darkness?
Do I actually get to choose this? Be my bitches. Defend the Crystarium until we return. Leave it to us. We'll see the Exarch is safe and sound. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. I'm gonna say leave it to us. I'm gonna give them some hope. Oh, they're all so excited. All my friends. All right, I would like to go to the frickin' Tempest, please. Thou didn't plan to commandeer an Amaro for the journey to the open sea? I fear the following dive down into Emet Selch's underwater abode would drain every legendary stamina. Thus, during thy convalescence, we considered the most efficacious method for reaching the depths in the Tempest. I believe we have arrived to an elegant solution. Yet, ere we discuss this step, I suggest thou dost conclude such pressing business and remains to thee in the Crystarium. Once the sea closeth upon our heads, we are unlikely to resurface again until our grand deed is done. Jesus Christ. One ticket for under... Yeah, exactly. I want to go on the... What was that submarine called? That fucking janky freaking submarine. I want one of those, please. Thine affairs are in order? Then I shall unfold thee my proposal. Our destination is on the ocean floor, yet our goal is simply not to arrive there. Nay, we must needs have the means to breathe and fight freely. Thus, I would petition the aid of the Fae, a being with whom I have yet to meet face to face. Wait, he's never met a Fae before? Yeah, the Titan, that's it. Stop it. Stop it. Do you know how I feel about board games, Carol? Baines is in love with you. Baines is ready to leave me for you. I'm just saying. Rather than waste words on explanation, I bid thee follow me until the hamlet of Sullen, which lieth on the south and the west. And all will become abundantly clear, I promise thee. Haven't found the right one, genuinely. It's the pacing of board games, I've discovered. It's really, 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 really the pacing of it. Because we were playing a game like Clue the other day. And like, while I would... Like, I like the premise of the game. But every single time anyone was taking their turn, I was like, fucking get over with it. Get done with it. I hate it here. I don't want to be here anymore. Stop it. Ever played Wingspan? I've never heard of Wingspan, I don't think. It was for me as well. Can you send me the link to that? Okay, so games that I enjoy. The Yellow Submarine, stop it, Davix. The games that I enjoy that are board games, I really like Codenames. I really like board games that are like tactile. So I haven't played Mousetrap before, but I feel like Mousetrap is the easiest one to be like, everyone knows Mousetrap. Things like that you do like with your hands. Oh shit, did you link it in here? Stop it. You know where to find me, Davix. Don't get banned. 3 links and you're out. I'm just kidding. That's not true. Thank you, Davix. I appreciate it. We're mid. Is it kind of like Munchkin? I really liked Munchkin. Essentially fast-paced board games I'll enjoy. I don't like teamwork board games because I won't do anything, and the people who know how to play the game will always just like basically take the steps for you. Obviously that depends on who you're playing with, but in premise I like the idea of Pandemic or whatever the hell. Is that what it's called? I enjoy the idea of it, but every time I've played it, it's just like, I never do anything. Hey, Veliko, welcome in. You got birds and objectives, and then the birds have and then you chain them? Oh, interesting. So you might not actually enjoy it. Is it like, fuck, what is that thing called? The one with the sheep. And there's hexagons too. Catan? I like Catan. Catan's fine. There, to the west, canst thou discern the hump of the isle rising above the water? That foliage-covered mass hideth the key to our safe descent. Swim close and plunge thee beneath the surface. Thou shalt soon divine the reason for mine instance. Though it be much to my same, I can but flail and flounder. Whereas thou may glide as a fish, I shall board a boat to the island, and spare one and all the spectacle of mine inept strokes. Okay, that was a lot of talking for I'm not gonna swim. Like, I enjoy board games when they are made into video games. So, like, I really enjoy Monopoly, for example, when it's the video game version. Or, like, the Game of Life, I enjoy it when it's... Because there's a set amount of time before you can't take your turn anymore. Also, all of the rules are built into the game, so you can't do things that you wouldn't be allowed to do, so no one has to keep looking at the rule book. I think the issue with board games is patience. I don't have patience. Right? So, given that... So are we just like touching things? Investigate the rock formations under the water's surface. Are you going to open up? Are you just like a little mouth hole? Two curved slabs of rock seemed squeezed together. Oh my god, wait, is this an eye? Giving the impression of giant stone-lit eyes. Oh my god, I just said that. Is this a fucking whale? Is this a giant-ass whale just chilling here? It's not actually a frickin' island? What's on the top? I'm curious. But you can also play solo. Got it. Oh, Spirit Island. Why does that sound like... What's it called? Island? Coral Island? I'm just kidding. I don't fucking know. Oh, interesting. I've never heard of this game before. But Baines is like a huge board game fanatic. I don't know what he likes about board games. I don't think you've ever explained that to me before. Like, I just know that you enjoy them, which is fine, but I don't know what it is specifically about them that you enjoy. Hello, Bowser. Welcome in. Though it appears solid enough, the rocks yield slightly under your touch. Was the surface gently shifting? Or was it just your imagination? It's a whale. It's 100% a whale. We're gonna ride a whale, y'all. And score points. Interesting. For some reason, I thought that I don't know how to say the name of the game that you're all mentioning. I thought that was a game that Carol was inventing. Carol, how far is your game? They're invading? Interesting. Interesting. Legacy is our favorite. See, that's the thing. I feel like I would really enjoy Pandemic if it was on the computer. Where, like, I'm in a different room than people, because people always freaking, like, hold your hand through it. And it's like, I appreciate what you're doing, but I'm not having fun. I would rather you just take my turn. Like, I'd rather just not be here. But haven't played since. Are you also, like, do you enjoy them, Vilico? No, that makes sense. That makes sense, Carol. You can only play once? You actually just destroy the board? Well, what hast thou discerned? I've discerned that it's an ordinary island. It reminds me of a certain Wait, is this the fucking whale from the Sea of Clouds? What is the big one? It's just like the big one, yes. What the hell is that? What's the big one? Stop it, Davix. I would never do that, even though I don't like board games. I would never destroy it. Is Bribe Dead ready? We're just gonna live right next to you for like a month and then I'll leave because Poland. Oh, got it. Got it, Devix. Oh, it's a long one, eh? A different one every time, pretty fun. That's cool. See, I wish I was into board games. This is the thing. Like, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, especially because Baines loves board games so much. I feel awful. I feel like I'm doing him a disservice by not enjoying board games. And I wish that I had more patience for it, or like more, what's it called? Be very good with board games. It depends on the board game. Sometimes I slap really, really hard. Sometimes I don't. But I don't care about winning. Like, I'm not a sore loser. I pretend to be, but I'm not a sore loser. Like, I couldn't care less. I'm probably never going to even remember that you beat me. Right before the pandemic hit? Stop it. I think we got pandemic right before the pandemic. After you finish looking. Oh, got it. Stop it. Stop it. Yo, Davix is the reason, we heard it here first. Davix is the reason COVID is doing the things that he's fucking doing. It's all Davix's fault. Please blame him. Okay, I'm going to say it reminds me of a certain primal, because I don't know what the big one is. Most perceptive. According to the lore of the Pixies, we are even now perched upon the back of an ancient Fey entity. Its name is Bismarck. Why does that sound familiar? Isn't Bismarck... Oh, yeah, it is. Aye, the self-same title, by which we know the feathered whale, revered by the Vanu Vanu and the Soars. Okay, so I was right. But why is it, is Bismarck known as the big one? I would enlist its aid to bear us unto the deep, and thence banish the water with an airy sphere, alike from the domes which do shelter the hamlets neath the ruby seas. Within its compass, we may move unencumbered, and descend ourselves when the hour of battle cometh. As is, most surely shall. Now, I must needs ask for silence while I make my... That is so upsetting. That was so fucking upsetting. Bruh. Holy shit. That was like the worst ASMR I have ever freaking heard. Holy shit. Hi, Lee. Thank you for the biddies. That fucking... I am enraged deep inside right now. Holy fuck. Have thrones... I've never set up a throne before. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I debated it multiple times, but I feel like I just don't want to make people feel like they have to give me things. You know what I mean? You even disgusted yourself with that one? Why did you choose it, Lee? Oh, got it. Got it, Davix. I think I own the tabletop, or like one tabletop sim, but everyone needs it. It's like a Steam one. Yes, for silence. And it's so gross. It felt like it was directly in my ear. Like, however they fucking recorded it, I hate it. I hate it. Left open for others, right? I guess so. I'll think about it, Carol. I'll think about it. We'll chat about it. Everyone needs a copy. I hate games like that. How dare you? How dare you? I paid $20. You all have to pay $20? I'm just kidding. I get it. With it, as I play 14, where you have to pay every single month to play with other people, I'm like, how dare you have to pay for this one copy of this board game one time? Within its compass, we may move unencumbered, and our defenses shall, and defend ourselves while the hour of battle cometh, as it most surely shall. Now, I must needs ask for silence while I make my supplication. With the game, don't worry. Oh, is that a... I'll have to... Do you mind DMing me that, Lee? Because I'm going to forget. Even if I take a screenshot of that, I'm going to forget because it's about board games. Thank you, Lee. I'm like, my brain just won't care.
Wir Sach, Bilan Bismail.
Oh, great and sincere Bismarck. I've never played D&D. Long has it been since my name was called. Why do you wake me, little neighbor? Apparently.
Fallen si lor wislan. Ada si alinal.
To the bottom. Stop it. Stop it. To the bottom of the... At least this isn't as bad as the dragons. I don't feel super overwhelmed by the way that they're speaking. But Jesus, let me read for a hot second. Thank you, Lee. Okay, so Urianger said, to the bottom of the Western Sea we go. Pray lend us your back and your breath. Bismarck says, this world is twilight. I wait for the sun to set. I wish only to sleep. Same though. Same. I wish for this night.
I don't need to speak Fae to know that didn't go well.
To last for a lifetime. Let's go, Nightwish. I know what to do. We need Feoul. I'm gonna say we need Feoul because I feel like I know what to do is gonna be calling Feoul. Finally, we're fucking respecting our... Is she our branch? I'm the branch. What is she? Yo, it's our favorite character. Carol, they stole it from freaking Zelda.
You've learned to call me at last.
You've learned to speak.
And where do you go? On a trip? A journey? I knew you wouldn't give up without a fight. Oh, my precious mortal, I shall help you in any way I can.
She really does look like a fairy from Zelda. Like, I feel like I have her in Hyrule Warriors.
Yes, Bismail win picked. And dromi drom yakum.
She says, Sleepy Bismarck, you old pixie. These are my precious, precious saplings.
Van Red Rithye.
Let their wish be the king's command. If you don't know, she's the king. What a rare thing to awaken to. My beautiful king, if it is thy wish, then so it shall be done.
Be sure to scrub this one's teeth for him upon your return. He's only got manners.
Okay.
It will be done, Your Majesty. Our deepest thanks for your timely intervention.
Do you want cuddles?
An agreement is reached and your departure is at hand. You wingless ones best hold on tight. May the blessings of the Fae keep you safe, Inba.
Beat 'em bop. We're gonna have some Korean food. Let's go. He says, to the Western Sea we go, wrapped in my breath. I will see you to your destination, little neighbors. You're so cute. I don't know why I never thought that we would ride a fucking turtle into the sea. But like, how would you get to the Tempest otherwise? Do you just always ride Bismarck? Hello. You're being so cuddly. Oh my god, look at that whale. Recycled assets here in 14, as if. They didn't just recycle a face. They recycled a whale. What's gonna happen?
And just like that, it's all gone back to the way it was.
Oh, are you mad, bro?
What was you expecting? 100 years of honey and rainbows?
Yes. Just 100.
Seeing them Yulmore types wake up and smell the ashes was miracle enough for me.
Ah, but the magic in the air when that ladder started moving. And when that great hulking Talos rose up. Gods.
It was just very boring, though.
I could live 1,000 years and never behold anything so amazing.
What the? Do you see that?
It's a fucking whale! Imagine fucking waking up to that. Like, you're in the middle of your work and there's this giant ass whale in the sky. I want it.
What a monster! Where did it even come from?
I love how he's trying to fight the air. Ow.
Whoa there! It's not stopping!
What a reaction as well, right?
Run! Run!
Wait, are we just fucking destroying their play? Like, what the hell? That's awful. That's... They spent years building that freaking... I have fulfilled my duty. I return now to the lake. I have not flown in... Shut the fuck up, Bismarck. I have not flown in an age. It was pleasant. May your journey be a safe one, little neighbors. I honestly don't even know what that means, Davex. I don't know how many JRPGs I've even seen, or... You know what I mean? I also, like, I don't know what games that I play that are Japanese and which ones aren't. I feel like I need to educate myself more in it and, like, just see a list of where each of my games were made.
Wow.
Got it. Wow. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I don't know how many Japanese MMOs I've played.
Bismarck. See how it swells to form a dome beneath the waves?
Why is Graha talking?
The waters recede. The Tempest's floor is laid bare. In defiance of the blinding sky, this place holds fast to its gloom. The last refuge of he who denies the light with every fiber of his being. You stand at the precipice, hero. Journey unto the heart of darkness. Finish it.
Finish him! Okay, let's go. I didn't realize that this song is a Tempest. I listen to this song all the time. Do 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 do. Ha ha! I am full glad that Bismarck was true to his word. We are arrived in the Tempest, safe and dry. 'Tis here we shall find the lair of Emet Selch, and I believe the imprisoned Exarch as well. For an Ascian alone, it is of course a trifling matter to flee unto the rift. Yet, I suspect such travel is nigh impossible with a mortal in one's custody. Nay, he will not soon risk his prize when the Exarch's very body serveth as the key to the Crystal Tower and its powers of temporal transportation. Thus, I am all but certain that this underwater realm harboreth our friend and his enemy both. We have but to find them. It's not FFXIV, it's all a Final Fantasy. Stop it, Carol. Stop it. And you knew what a chocobo was, and I am just trying to make you play the game. In the event that you leave the area, speak with Enowil at the Venemont Yards in Calusia to return to the Tempest. How the fuck do I get here, though? Is it just like a hole in the floor? I'm very curious. I just got here, so I don't want to leave yet. Now, as for where we should be looking, I rather doubt Emet Selch will be sitting around in the open. I propose we follow the slope towards the deeper trenches and keep an eye out for rock formations large enough to house a stronghold. Let's be off. Let's be off then, but watch your footing. The ground is still wet and like to be slippery. Wait, so is there no water here? Or is half of it underwater? I'm confused. When they fix their shitty-ass UI? Honestly, I feel like it's coming soon. They've changed a bunch of different things in the game so far. Like, they've changed other UIs, like mini UIs in the game. Why are you all standing here? This outcrop seemeth natural enough. I think Thancred has the right idea, but I can't help wondering what Emet Selch would be doing down here without the aid of gills and fins. The ocean floor is a strange place to be. Of course, but its ether, 'tis not I've ever seen. That's it? Those are all my friends? Where's Alphino? Callista? Oh, are they here? Okay, I found my friends. The gloom down here is suffocating compared to the endless sky we saw, but I suppose Emet Selch had nowhere else to go, because he has no friends. What about that large formation over there? I didn't even fucking see that. Full on didn't even see that. Not out of the ordinary here as far as I can tell. Are we just gonna go here? Ondo Youth? What's an Ondo? Oh, it's a Sahagins. That's it. That's it. He just gasps at me. He's like, wow, a hottie. A really hot Mikode. Hello, I would like to ransack your village. I am here. Hello, Tyndale. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you are well. It's good to see you. The finless ones. They followed me. Why have you come? Was it you who took away our water? Oh, so I took away the water. Ah, so this is where the Ondo make their home. I had wondered. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I hope work goes smoothly. Pray forgive us any inconvenience we caused. We were not aware your people lived here in the Tempest. We need this great dome of air that we might conduct a most urgent search. Thus, I beg you for the misunderstanding. Chieftain, what are we to do? Look at his dumb face. Are you emissaries of the Ancient Ones? Not really. The mysteries have stirred, and we have seen the illuminated land shining through the gloom of the abyss. If you are emissaries, the chosen, I bid you welcome. If you are not, I bid you leave. I am an emissary. I am not sure I understand. Would you be willing to elaborate? It would seem not. I suggest we withdraw for the moment. We are sent by Heineken. Heineken? Is that what we're going to call her? So, what's the plan? Given your condition, I'm reluctant to suggest lingering here. That said, our presently meandering search would proceed far more swiftly if we can call upon the Ondo's local knowledge. Yes, I'd like to know more about this illuminated land the chieftain spoke of. Could it be that Emet Selch's stronghold, do you suppose? Perhaps he lit the lanterns upon his return. We cannot dismiss the possibility, but if these Ondos refuse to speak with us, then we will force them. We will grab them by the mouths and we will move their jaws. Ash, do you remember my first scheme upon entering Yulmore? How I planned to integrate myself by offering a lucrative trading opportunities to the Ondo? The individual I dealt with was reticent in manner and curious in custom, but we were able to reach an agreement nonetheless. Also, an ad will be playing in about a minute. As soon as that starts, I'm going to pause the story and take a short break. I believe that with the right approach, we can build a similar relationship here. What kind of approach do you have in mind? The chieftain fellow didn't leave many options. If we are to tread the swiftest course, then we must needs locate its beginning. To explain our all-true dramatic arrival has thrown this settlement into confusion. Were we to solve such problems as we have caused, I assure our hosts thereby that our purpose here is not inimical to them. I don't know what that word means. They may yet prove amenable to reason. I smell chores, but very well. If it can be done quickly. What do you think? I've nothing better to offer, but I do worry that will happen if the Ondo's tales end up leading us to a dead end. I cannot say for certain, but I sense this tribe has a deeper connection to the Asians than first meets the eye. It warrants further investigation. Thus, I cast my vote in favor of aiding the settlement for the time being. We will make allies of the Ondo. Let's do what we do best. I do what I can, I suppose. Let's make allies of the Ondo. I don't know what the rest actually emotionally means. Then it's settled, Y'shtola. Pray, proceed with your investigations. The rest of us will see about fostering some goodwill. Okay, there's the ad. I will see you very soon. Hello. No, GG everyone. GG, I was eating a sandwich. Listen, I was hungry. That one had a lot of words, that last one. I didn't know there could be that many words. Oh my god. I don't know where I want my camera. I was debating getting like a fake green screen app, but the ones that I found were like really awful. Because like I don't want to buy a green screen. Because like when would I actually, like I wouldn't really use that. And my lighting isn't the best in this office anyway, so it would always mess up. But like the app is like so bad too. Don't pay attention to me. No, don't worry. Don't worry. I didn't hear that in it. I know that someone brought it up and they were like, it's Puckbell's canon. And I was like, oh, you know what? I didn't think about that, but it is Puckbell's canon. It's 100%, except there's like there's an extra chord in it, but it's still the 1, 3, 5, or like the 5. I don't remember the numbers for the for the chords for it, but it's definitely the same progression at the beginning. Ash, you won't believe who I just bumped into. This is Paz Owen, the fellow who I did business with prior to our ill-fated stay in Yulmore. I waited and you did not come. Then the Mistle came, but his visits did not continue. I'm truly sorry, Paz Owen. Things did not proceed as planned. Is there aught we can do for you in any way by apology? Perhaps where the Dry Return, a cavern to the north, is home to giant crabs. We do not fear the crab, but we are swifter swimmers. And now there is no water. We run, but they scuttle close behind, snipping and snapping with their claws. There are too many of them, too many. I believe I can be of assistance here. And what of you, Ash? If you have not found a task, you're more than welcome to come join me. Indeed, I should appreciate the company. Where the Dry Return has a rather ominous ring to it. Where are we going? I also, like, I don't know how to get around the Tempest. I constantly get lost in the Tempest. Like, yeah, where's this fucking entrance? Oh, is it actually up there? Got it. But because we can't technically fly here, we don't have access to that entrance. Unless that's not even an entrance. It looks like an entrance. Okay. I'm curious if the reason I didn't realize that there was an underwater area is because it only becomes underwater near the end, and I've never entered the Tempest ever again. Because are the Ondo people a beast tribe? Hammered Frogman, Faye Fancy, no, so they're not a beast tribe, so I don't know why it would be here. Other than hunts, but I wasn't a hunter back then. That's a more recent. That's been like only a year. I've only been doing hunts for about a year now. Dun, 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 dun. I like, thinking back now, I don't know what I fucking did all day. I guess I did a lot of Eureka at the time. I did a lot of instance content. I did my beast tribes. What the hell did I do with my day? I guess I only did Eureka. That was it. I only did side content when I used to play. You could crack their shells. You must be stronger than you look. I have a gun. I see you have reached your quota first again. I shall never be your equal in such tasks. Still, I would say we have reduced the local crab population to far less threatening number. My thanks to you both. You must have a reward. Because I don't remember anything. It's almost been 3 years. Would you redo the story? Like, would you reread the story, or would you just level up again? Sorry, I skipped this. Nay, Paw's own. This was my part of the apology to you, remember? Besides, which the lack of water is our doing, for which we must also make amends. Might I convince you to tell us something of your village instead? I would very much like to learn more of your people. Very well, before the flood came, it is said that our ancestral home was found in the seas to the south. It was utterly destroyed by the light. Only those who were hunting survived. They swam, aimless and lost, until they spied buildings here in the ocean floor. Yeah, why are there buildings here? Strange buildings they were, as long as they stood underwater, yet, somehow, they'd been spared the scars of time and the current. These structures provided shelter for my people, protection from the Tempest's turbulent waters, and predators which hunted within them. Just find a couple of controls where to go. I would say, honestly, if you're attached to your character or whatnot and don't want to spend the time leveling up again, go into something like Palace of the Dead, because you can start from floor 1 and it'll reteach you your rotations and shit like that. The game is pretty easy in my head to get back into. Obviously, jumping back into a full rotation is difficult, but Bowser. But starting from something like Palace of the Dead would be because you don't remember the controls. That's fair. That's fair. Honestly, if you can do the time for it, go for it. I'm not gonna stop ya. That the ancients had chosen us to serve as caretakers of their internal sanctuary until such time they returned. Thus, if it is judged that your coming and the great vanishing of water was by the ancients' design, you will find welcome here. I'm the Palace of the Dad. Let's go, woof. A truly astounding history, yet I cannot help but wonder, how will the significance or otherwise of our arrival be decided? The ancients have blessed us with the protection and prosperity. If your presence serves to bring us the same, there will no doubt be in the manner. It's just the fact that because I tried leveling up in alt, and I got very, 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 very bored doing so, even though I would probably do it on my main account, I have to find ways to get people back engaged in the game. That would also be my process of getting back engaged in the game, you know? Especially because I farmed so many things. I have so many achievements. I have so many mounts. I can't imagine having to redo it on everything and not regretting every moment of playing on an alt. I truly don't understand people who play on alts. Like, mentally. I'm not judging you for it. I don't know how people cope with not having the things that they have on their main account. Because, like, I always miss what I don't have, which is truly... And I don't want to grind for no reason, because I could just grind on my main. Then it would seem our earlier decision was the correct one. Alt-free trial, please. We thank you for our lesson, Paw's own, and will continue to do all we can to assist your people. Should you desire our help with any trouble, pray, do not hesitate to ask. On a different data center, that's part of... See, that's the thing. Alts on a different data center to play with other people makes sense to me. But when people tell me that they're farming on their alts to, like, get everything all over again, mentally that doesn't make sense to me. Just because I don't think that I have that mentality. You know what I mean? But I've also never gotten bored of the content. Like, I'm still farming shit from, like, the level 50 stuff. But that's probably also because I never focus. Like, I have all of the stuff for Eureka in my inventory, even though I've never finished all of the weapons for Eureka. And it's always like I'll do that another day. Like, that will still be there. You know what I mean? But I paid for a story skip on my alt. Because I just couldn't handle going through the main story again. Like, even though I was skipping every single cutscene, I couldn't fucking handle it. I really couldn't handle it. I'm kind of dreading having to do that again. We should return to the task at hand. Only, do not try to exert yourself, my friend. That risk outweighs the gain. That's fair. That's really fair. I still don't know. I was talking about this earlier, Jen. I don't know. So the goal was to do the main story on my alt for Dawn Trail and skip through it on my main. But now I'm like, I want to do the main story as my main. So I want to do New Game Plus if it's available after skipping all the cutscenes. And then maybe I'll reread the story of Dawn Trail on my alt like months later. But at the moment, I have no reason to play on my alt. Because like I don't have anyone on NA I regularly play with or whatnot, you know? Ah, Ash, have you aught learned of note? I'm playing through this story again. Do you have to get a different account, Meg, out of curiosity for the Xbox? Also, welcome in. Welcome in. Because you have to get a different account for PlayStation, don't you? It's like 2 different copies. Unless you can play on the same account, but you have to buy 2 copies of the game. Fascinating. All precisely the source of information, or the sort of information I was hoping to hear. In fact, if you have a moment, I'd like to borrow your eyes to confirm the theory I've been working on. Come. I guess this is also a question for you alt players. So if I was to do an alt, it would only be to like a raid. I don't think I would ever farm properly. I know a lot of people get their crafters up and whatnot on the alts. What is your purpose for having an alt? Is it just to do the story again? Is it because you want to farm more? Is it because of raiding? Like, I'm curious what people's reasons for having alts are. Oh, got it. Okay, at least that's good. That's good, that's good. You don't have to pay for 2 subs. Now there are 2 tasks I would have you perform. The first requires you to inspect the buildings which surround the Ondo settlement and note their most distinctive characteristics. For a second, I wish you to use this knife to take scrapings from one of the remnant walls. Pray, be as thorough as you can. I shall be waiting here for the results of your investigations. I guess she's gonna try to figure out who fucking built these, maybe? Inspect the structures of the Ondo cups for distinctive features. You may move the camera. Okay. What's a distinctive feature? Distinctive window. It has a window. The tall, slender towers features many elaborate windows, the likes of which you have seen nowhere else. I wonder if this has anything to do with the primals, to be honest. Or like the Asians. But like, where are the Asians from? Do we know that? I feel like I've asked this before and I've probably forgotten the answer. In my private room, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Okay, let's take a scraping. You set the point of the knife against the wall, but even after applying considerable pressure, you cannot remove so much as a flake of stone. So it's very hard. It's a rock hard wall. Let's go, elephant. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Bam, bitch. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair, Meg. My my alt was created because there was a group on NA that needed an extra player, a group of friends. So I ended up making the alt so that I could play with them. And I would do it again to play with people, but I can't imagine grinding again, which is so weird because I spend all my day grinding. All I've been doing for the past few months is doing the diadem, and I'm almost done. Hundreds of hours later, I am almost done. I have finished all of my crafters. I just have my gatherers left, minus the fisher. I have finished the fisher because it's extremely easy to fish. And what have you discovered? Yes, I would agree that the windows are most distinctive. 'Twould seem the structure appears to same to you in your sight and mine. And you say you could not so much as scratch the wall, even with all your might behind your blade. And then what's the benefit, in your opinion, Meg? Sorry for all the questions. Between doing the story on New Game Plus and doing it on an alt, what makes you want to do it on an alt more? Ash, everywhere I turn in this place, my gaze is drawn by peculiar materials, or which I do not have the name. The buildings I had you investigate are prime examples. They may appear to be constructed of ordinary stone, but I assure you, it is nothing of the sort. If pressed, I would describe the substance of the composite of several mineral properties blended to create a material of unparalleled durability. Even the Ronkin Empire, once the greatest power in Novrant, produced nothing with which compares to this level of perfection. This was made by Zodiark. But if not the Ronkins, then who? Who were the ancients of the Ondo claim as architects of their sanctuary? I suspect the answer lies within the reach of Emet Selch. Within the reason Emet Selch withdrew here to the Tempest. He may simply have wished to retreat somewhere where mere mortals would struggle to reach. But there are many remote locations. Why here specifically? Emet Selch is devoted to his role, and thus we must assume his choice of stronghold somehow serves the Asian agenda. Or mayhap, 'tis a place more dear to him than any other. Is it his birthplace? Are you saying this was built by ancient Asians? Could this place provide power to Emet Selch? I couldn't say either way. I want to say ancient Asians, because that's what I believe. I think that this has something to do with the primals and the Asians. That is my theory, that these structures are remnants of a time before history, of a star that was yet whole and unbroken. Such traces in the source would have been obliterated by the succession of the umbral calamities, but here, in the first, they might have remained untouched for millennia. A copy of the mural in Kitana Ravel. Almit presented it to me during my visit in Fano, after our victory in Calusia. Oh shit, that was too long. Don't worry, I'll open it because I can pause. Just so you know, I have a character limit, so if messages ever get deleted, feel free to do the up thing and then split it into 2 sentences because I'm dyslexic. So seeing shorter sentences helps a lot, but I've opened it and I can read it. Never focused on collecting all the extreme mounts, so it would be a cool... That's fair. Ah. Got it. Got it. So what do you find yourself doing the most in the game? Me literally just asking questions today. I'm really excited to be streaming 14 because I love the game so much, and so to meet other people who are number one obsessed with the game or very into the game really excites me because I've never really had that communication with other 14 players before I started streaming it. Here in the first scene, by Emet Selch's own word, depicts the city of eons past and the disaster which befell it. Of the worlds unite, let's go, Jen. I don't think I knew that you were dyslexic. The design is much simplified, of course, but do you see the similarities between its towers and the ones you just inspected? Not really. I don't see that. We are close to the truth, I feel. Let us search the surroundings for another tower, one which matches the picture near enough to remove all doubt. Got it. From what I've seen, not more than sand, and more sand lies to the east. And the south held no such structures. I suggest we try our luck further out to the northwest. To the northeast. View the Katana Ravel mural at any time during this quest. Stop it, do I actually have to look for it? It will not be displayed on the map? Yo, bitch, this is the whole stream, I'm just saying. This is the full-on whole stream. It's to the northwest? Oh, God. I don't know how I got through this without... Like, I wouldn't have even read that it was to the northwest. What does the mural even say? I probably looked this shit up. I'm just saying I probably full-on looked this shit up because I wouldn't have known to go to the northwest. Oh, no, it says, according to Yashua's investigations, area further to the northwest. Okay. 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 We might find it. Duty roulettes and I want... That's fair. That's really, really fair. I'm a mega grinder in this game. I love combat so much. I recently got into crafting and gathering, and that's all I do for the most part at the moment, because I work a lot. I work a lot during the mornings. So I can craft and gather quite easily without losing focus. So I was very, very happy to find out. I took a year and a half, if not 2 years off, when the pandemic happened. So when I got back into the game, the diadem had already happened. And I got super obsessed with it. And that's all I've been doing. Literally, that's all I've been doing. Okay, wait, where the fuck would it be? She said northwest. See, even with the map... Oh, is this like all the way over here? Is this northwest? Not me. I'm gonna... Yeah. That's it, Burrito. That's it. I switched between calling you Bowser and Burrito. And now I just want burritos. I haven't had a burrito in God knows how long. Where the fuck is it? I don't see no buildings. Surely it can't be this far. Am I still going northwest? I am. Oh my God. Too far west? Thank you. See, I need like a little like compass thing. I need a thing. I'm wondering if it's this little blip. I know that I'm not supposed to see the blip. See, this is also straight up. This is why a bit too south. Why don't I fucking see this thing? Oh, is it this? It's this. I found it. 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 This is kind of also why I want to do it on New Game Plus. Like Dawn Trail. Because, bish, I want to be able to fly, number one. And number two, we're going to get into instances like this where I never find anything. I'm shocked that I've even made it through the main story without reading anything. I'm fucking so shocked. Given how many things like you have to answer correctly to, or how many scenes I've failed without realizing I failed. This is the mural's writ language. I feel like that's a primal. It's gonna just like come out of the ground and fucking destroy us. Though I cannot guess at its purpose, it must have been an imposing sight. How much of the tower's height lieth hidden beneath the ground, I wonder? Centuries of history have settled upon these such ruins, countless layers of dust and sediment, an entire civilization, its existence forgotten by all except a handful of Asians. And yet, it did exist. They lived here, in this city. But let us focus on what we've learned thus far. The Ondo chieftain spoke of mystery stirring of a land illuminated. Judging by his words, he believes this phenomenon relates to the ancient return. Thus, can we surmise that what the Ondo saw shining in the abyss was, in all likelihood, yet another remnant of an age-old civilization? You're wrong. And who else would light the lanterns, as Reen put it, than Emet Selch himself? 'Tis almost certain he is here. GG Baines. What was it? Recipient. Y'shtola, I was just talking to you. Why are you giving me another mission, bitch? But if we are to find this stronghold in a timely manner, it seems gaining the Ondo trust remains our swiftest path forward. I hope our deeds are enough to win them over. Again? Thank you for assisting me with my investigations. I shall seek out our companions and share what we have learned. Much as I would like to tell you to sit down and leave the rest to us, your condition demands that we make all reasonable haste. If you are not too weary, it may be useful to speak with Pa's own again, and ask if there is aught he is willing to divulge. Divulge your information, sir. I really like this song. What is this instrument? I don't know the name of this instrument. I know I've heard music played by it before. I need to look up the name. Sounds like a flute, but what kind of flute? Because it's not a pan flute. It's a wind flute, thank you. I'm gonna write that down. Also, welcome in, it's good to see you. Okay. I'm also downloading a shit ton of music before the trip. A lot of it is just 14 music. Am I obsessed? Yes, okay. I'm sorry. Alphanos friend. You and your companions have done much to repair the damage caused when the waters parted. Thank you for the lurk, Miss Elia. Anything else you can do? Huh? Have you been to the walls of the Forgotten? I think we've just come from them. Are they the ruins in the northwest? I'm gonna say that. In the northeast? Yes, that is the sacred site which I speak. Could it be that your footsteps were guided by the ancients? I believe it may be so. Listen then, I will tell you of our plans to bring the light to the walls, that we might answer the shining call of the illuminated land. From Mount Rakon? Yes, it is. I believe so. I think that's the name. It's whichever one's in Kagane. I think that's the name of it. No, wait, isn't Mount Rakon part of story? I don't remember the name of it's the variant dungeon. We have requested the finless craftsman to shape for the sacred lamp. He is odd for a land dweller, choosing, as he does not live in the ocean, but his skill is beyond question. Because it's really Japanese theme? That I knew, but I never, ever looked up what the instrument was properly called. It is concerning, however, that we have heard nothing of his progress. If you were to visit the Asian, or the artisan, and return with our long-awaited light, then any doubt as to your purpose would be laid to rest. His name is Grendold. You will find him in the workshop with the metal structure to the south. Don't we know that guy's name? It's kind of like there's an instrument. I think it's like nicknamed the Weeping Violin or something like that. that I've heard multiple times, but I don't know the actual name of it. And I know I really, 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 really like the music that's played by it. But never do I remember to look things up. It very much, at least music-related stuff, I always forget. Hi, Null, welcome in. Who the fuck's Rowana? She's from the Crystarium, right? Her name looks familiar. His name, I don't know. Oh, shit. What the fuck? This just opened? What the hell? This exists? Oh, Rowena! Oh! Oh, got it. I recognize his face. Spelling hard, don't worry about it. Oh, that's just great. That is. Me mind's playing tricks on me now. Look. Grendelt, someone came to visit ye at the bottom of the bleeding ocean. Or it might be your ghost, eh? Go on, foul shade. Feast yourself on me rotten soul. I've got no use for it. A craftsman, what? Can't craft more pointless than a sea slug with a dome and hammer. An insult of the... Why can't I read what the fuck he's saying? It's just Geralt on the first. Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. A bloody sea slugs. Appears to be suffering from a crushing bout of self-doubt. Maybe you can psych him up. Okay, let's go. Let's fucking go. Psych. I just farted with hair. Wait, does he not have hair? Have I never noticed that about him? I always fucking see him. Because isn't he the person who gives you the weapons and like everything except for this final thing? Like, isn't he Eureka and Baja and shit? Hey, ye wouldn't be trying to raise me spirits now. Would you spirit? Not what you'd expect from a servant of, Netherworld. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Listen, the only reason I even know who he is because I fucking farm side content, that's it. Full on, otherwise I wouldn't even know that he existed. He's bald every time and I didn't even fucking know? Wow. Me. This is how oblivious I am to all of the game. Has it really come to this? Have we met before? Have we met before? I'm curious. Do they use the same model? Might be as we cross paths back in the Crystarium, but I don't reckon we've been formally introduced. Name's Grendelt. Oh wait, isn't this the bitch who the barkeep was like, yo, you need to go meet this person, but we haven't seen him in a very, very long time, but he might be the answer to all of your problems. This is him, right? And this here's meant to be me underwater sanctuary, a place where I can give meself over to me work, far from the distractions o' the outside world. It is literally him? Wow, I don't even recognize him. It's the hair. No, it's literally me not paying attention to NPCs. And yet here ye stand. Now, what's so damned important that ye dive all the way down to the bottom of the bleeding Tempest to bother me? As an ex-wife, stop it. Ah, the Ondo lamp. I don't know what fucking lamp they're talking about. Gods curse me empty head. I've not so much as made a start. I'm fucking confused. I am worthless than a sea slug. Nay, the slime left by the sea slug. Me delivery dates long past. Me workbench untouched. And I call meself a bleeding artisan. Ye heard of their beliefs, have ye? Bringing light to them ruins, they'll act a deep religious and cultural significance. And it was my privilege as a craftsman to be tasked with providing a ritual instrument worthy of the occasion. But I can't bloody well. Ah! Me mind's a bleeding blank! It's like I've pissed away every last drop of inspiration. Something you're asking with him. Tell me, you've got a summit to show me. Summit, as'll give me a muse, a right good kick up the arse. I need Lee to read this. I feel like this is Lee's dialect. On Ondo want to honor the come and know these ancients. So their answering lights got to blaze with the right kind of business. Like the spark of life, caught up in crystal. But just be seeing sparkly not enough. It's got to dance with joy and sorrow and a sense of hardship endured. You know what I mean? No, I have absolutely no fucking clue what you're saying, bruh. Your thoughts turn to the Warrior of Light from the first and the crystals you discovered at the end of the journey. Maybe Grindelwald would find them inspiring. Do I have crystals up my ass? Oh. And how did you learn this? Like, what storyline is that part of? Because I feel like I know nothing about Rowena. I just know that I turn shit in and I get scripts. Oh, this is the part where you have to have done a role quest. Okay. Why? I still don't know. But okay. I don't remember why you brought that up to me in the first place. So that I did a role quest before here? I let the Ondo down, oh, fucking shit. Of either Baja or the Realm Reborn relic. Got it. Got it. But more in that I've let myself down. Might as well go back to Merlin Kettles. Got it. Show Geralta Crystal, which ones belong to Ardbert's companions? Why do I have that? Why do I have a crystal from Ardbert's companions? What have you got there? Such striking beauty. They're from role quests? Should I have done fucking role quests and read the story? What the hell? I get fucking crystals from freaking role quests? Stop it. In the Zeta steps. I still need to do those. I feel like I would read that. We had a conversation about that. Baines, as if I fucking remembered things we talk about. Such striking beauty, it shines with heartache and laughter. And at least I remembered that you said I needed to do a role quest. Healer was hilarious. I feel like I need to do some of the role quests. We've talked about this quite a bit. I'll do them after Endwalker. I want to finish Endwalker before Dawn Trail, to be completely honest. So I think we're going to go straight after Shadowbringers. We'll go straight into we'll go straight into Endwalker. And then I'll do all of the side content as I was doing before. Such striking beauty, it shines with heartache and laughter and transience of life, like the turmoil of history made manifest. Because I still need to do Omega. And I still need to do another thing from Stormblood. I can see the brilliance of Crystal's legacy. Ye'd never capture such gleam, not if ye labored 100 years. But bugger me, if I don't mean to try, wherever me tools, goddamn ye, I must set work before the feeling fades. I can feel it. A vision forming in me mind. Step ahead, lad, and let me itching hands get to work. That sound will always have a special place in my heart, because it always means I'm about to get a shiny weapon. And done, or a shiny tool. I've taken the wonders that the crystal showed me and channeling them into a new shape that befits the Ondo's spiritual character. That's fucking ugly. That's fucking ugly. I would never put it in my house. Not a fucking thing. Not a bad job, if I say so myself. I'm not gonna say it. And to think, I was this close to hanging up me hammer and studying the craft of the ancients. Or after studying the craft of the ancients, I have been across the length and breadth of old Novrant and gobbled up every scrap of crafting wisdom what I could find. But no matter which technique I tried, me work was just no comparison. I couldn't even figure out how they put the damn buildings together. Mystery for the ages. And that's what drew me here in the first place. Shut the fuck up, let's just do shit. I built me workshop, got me forges burning, then lost me bleeding will to craft. At all, by the way, I've been told that this is is it Geralt? I can't remember his name. He's the guy who gives us our weapons and shit. But no, I didn't recognize him because I've never looked at him. And hello, Kaminari. Welcome in, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you are well, and I'm doing okay, thank you. Thank the gods for the crystal o' yours, or I might have never gotten it back. I won't pry into ye business, but I reckon your little miracle there has been through the kind of journey they sing songs about. The echoes, oh, the memory. It just holds, it just speaks directly to your heart. Oh, he does? Bitch, I didn't even fucking know. I didn't even know. I thought a girl gave us our weapons. Don't you turn shit into a girl? Doesn't she do it? I can still feel them coursing through me. The inspiration's not fading away. It's welling up stronger and stronger. But he said, oh, yeah, he does stay next to her. I do remember Geralt being next to her. But I didn't know if that was the Baja dude or not. Listen, I've spent so many hours doing shit like this, and I still don't recognize characters. It's bad. It's really bad. Oh, God. Oh, I hope it goes smoothly. I hope it goes smoothly. And I'm glad to hear that you're good, Kaminari. Give me the chance and I'll reckon I can weave the Crystal Saga into other things as well. When does work start? But bugger me, I'd almost forgotten the Ondo commissions. If ye could drag a lamp over to... You want me to fucking drag that big ass thing? With what arms? With what arms? I don't even have abs. The lamp over to Talsath for me. I'll stay here and dream up a new armaments for ye to try. What time does it close? I would have expected it to be super, super late, but also closing just sucks in general because you got to wrap everything up. You now have access to Grenald's Forge. Equipment rewards may become available for collection based on role quests you have completed. Wait. I don't think I've ever seen these. Okay, you want to know something really sad? I have never picked up any of my role quest clothes. Ever. And so when I was doing Endwalker, I went into dungeons with like level 80 gear, like level 80 whatever gear, and I didn't realize you could get a free set of gear. That was better. And then I was tanking in a dungeon and some guy was like, why are you wearing your role quest gear? Like, what is wrong with you? There's free gear that's a better gear score than what you have. Because I think you didn't even need to do the role quest in order to get the gear. You just needed to do the role quest to dye them. And I fucking didn't remember. Oh, it's 10 p.m. That is pretty late. For some reason, I always feel like shops like that close at like 5. And then I complain when shops like that close at 5. And people still miss it. Listen, everyone's a cutscene skipper like me. Listen. I don't even remember... I don't even remember when I started tanking an Endwalker. Because it definitely wasn't before I took my break. What is it you have there? I put the lamp in my ass. This sacred lamp! Then the finless one kept his promise. My people tell me of the many deeds you have performed in the name of aiding the cups. And now, you come to me bearing the light we had almost surrendered hope in seeing. Also, GG Baines. We can doubt your purity no longer. Your arrival was the will of the ancients. Yes, the time for fear has passed. We shall take the lamp and unveil the austere illumination upon the walls of the Forgotten. Could you fucking imagine this? Okay, this is obviously not gonna happen. But could you imagine we brought a lamp and then we summoned a primal by mistake? Like this whole time we're doing the bidding of these people and they're actually evil. Gather there with your companions and we shall speak again once our prayers have been offered. We're summoning Zodiark right now. This is what's happening. With this ugly ass lamp.
O stewards of the Ondo, we offer up our light in answer.
What was the Ruby Sea area called? It wasn't the Ondo, it was something else. It had to have been.
That crystal you showed the artisan.
Oh god, don't make me cry.
Was it... Did it belong to one of my friends?
Is it just in the Ruby Sea though, or what is their city called? It's up until 5 a.m. Got it. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I thought you were always watching. Missed that part, did you? Missed that part, did you? I'm gonna play with him. I'm gonna play with our boy. Play with Artbert.
I tried to give you a measure of privacy. No one wants a spirit looking over their shoulder every moment of the day.
You know he's watching me fap. You know for a fact.
So tell me, if you would, how did you come across
fucking
that
Santa?
crystal?
Yeah, explain how did you come across this crystal? Because I freaking skipped the... Oh, wow. Thank you, Ash.
I was right then.
What? What?
Strange that I should learn such things now, after they're long gone. They were fine friends, every one of them.
Okay, I need someone to spoil it for me. How did I get the crystal? I know that it was through the role quest, but what are these crystals? Because I obviously, like when we get to it in the role quest stories, I'm not gonna be pissed if I know now. What do I need to know about these crystals? Why did I get them through the role quests? What do these crystals behold? And I really like Ardbert. I thought that I wasn't going to. I thought I wasn't going to care. But they've done a really good job getting us to care about him. I'm going to slowly go through this till I get my answer.
I didn't expect death to teach me so much. About them, about Seto, about you, about the hope that hides at the heart of this world.
It's coming all right. I have 2 albums coming out. One this weekend and one next weekend. They're both piano stuff. One's electric piano, the other one's traditional piano.
I've never been one for idle chit-chat, but if by some miracle I could see them all again, I doubt I would ever stop talking.
But I have a good handful of songs still not
I got
released.
to bend your ear
And thank you.
And just for that, I reckon I'll stick with you.
Thank
to
you,
the
thank
very
you.
end.
I still have... How many slots left? I have quite a number of slots
Apologies,
left.
we were a little late to the gathering.
I need to figure out what I'm going to film with.
It seems we succeeded in gaining their trust.
Especially the animated ones.
The delay wasn't exactly welcome, but at least our many hands made light work. And they seemed especially impressed with your contribution. Our hero indeed.
We're trying to get to a statue. 100%. Who turned into a statue, though?
Y'shtola was telling us those structures may date back to the age of the Ascians.
An Ascian homeland.
Mm-hmm.
Despite his many protestations, I never quite believed Emet Selch was telling the truth.
Nor I. But there is no denying the evidence before our eyes. Clearly this was once a great city.
How to make emotes in general, or there's a couple of
home they would
guides.
see restored, no matter how many tens of thousands of years it takes.
Which is how I learned, because I only started drawing when I started streaming.
It's a hollow dream when you think about it. Even if they manage to rejoin all the worlds, they'll never bring back the ones who were lost. But would I have done any different?
How are you feeling?
I'm alive, in the words of Sia. Because only she said that. That is such a gross noise.
You have completed your devotions?
Why is that the noise they make?
Yes. To the honored ancients have we offered up our prayers and our gratitude. You too have our thanks.
Could you imagine they're praying to the Ascians?
Might we trouble thee then to tell us more of the illuminated land of which thou didst lately speak?
To the west of here lies a great trench. Some days ago, a light appeared in that endless darkness.
Got it.
Curious, we ventured closer and discovered in the depths an entire city. The buildings we spied were akin to our own everlasting abodes. Impossibly so. We understood at once the ancients had risen. There could be no doubt.
So they are praying to the Ascians, I believe.
Taken with terror, we retreated to the cups, and I decreed that none should enter the trench until such time as we received a sign.
Might it still be possible to reach this city of the ancients?
With no water to drown you, a finless one could now travel there. Yes. I am convinced you are the sign for which we have been waiting. My people will show you the way.
Thank you. It is such a great excuse, Kaminari. Because same. Same. Also, in about 10 seconds, there's going to be an ad. If this doesn't end, I will pause. But I feel like we're at the end of this cutscene. And I won't continue any of the story till the ad's done. I just have to go to the washroom. But no, I personally only used to do watercolor drawings with watercolor pencils. And they were very cartoony. They were much like the art style of Don't Starve Together, I would say. And then when I started streaming, I was like, I do not have the means to pay people for emotes. / also, I don't know if Twitch is going to actually be a thing for me. So I ended up learning how to draw emotes. Slowly but surely, we've had some really, really cursed emotes. The chieftain has bid me guide your steps in the illuminated land. Come, the way lies downward. Follow the path of coral and rock and join your comrades below. They've already gone? Where are my friends? Oh, down here. Ooh. Oh, okay, there's the ad. I will see you very, very soon. I didn't realize that there were watercolor markers and pens. I only got into watercolor pencils because one of my college professors took a massive interest in me and ended up buying me watercolor pencils because she thought that I would enjoy them. I can't remember what I did. I did some weird project for her where she asked for something specific and I was like, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go do this other thing and not tell her. And then I handed it in and then she was like, oh. And so she bought me watercolor pencils or something. Bro? What? What? And thank you, Kiminari. Bro, what? Had a massive interest in me? She did. She wasn't freaking weird. I did a weird project for her. Stop it. Get out, Baines. I kind of wish that you met this teacher. Stop it. Phrasing. All are gathered, yes? Then I shall describe the path you must take. Bruh. Enter the cavern beyond and follow the wall down and down and down. Once at the bottom, find the passage to the northwest, then continue west and west and west. The way is not simple. Keep your friends within the shouting distance and do not stray into the deep. Watch for the shoe bill? Okay, thank you. Just before the journey's end, you will find the Caliban Gap and the barrier we placed at its mouth. This obstacle will fade should you raise a hand towards it. We have made it so. A most succinct explanation. We thank you for your guidance. Right. Deeper into the depths we go. Doom, 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 doom. I kind of wish, though, Baines, I don't know if I've already said this. I kind of wish that you got to meet her. Because we were meant to keep in touch and then we didn't. Because her life got really fucked up. And then, on 2 of my tours... Oh, shit, I went back up. This is what happens in the Ruby Sea as well. I always take the fucking little gap thing. On 2 of my tours, in different cities... I bumped into her. And I was like, that's so weird. And I tried to reconnect with her and then she never responded to my text. And I was like, okay, I'm done. I feel weird now. Our guide bade us travel to the cavern floor and thence to the west. Yet, 'twould seem these twisted tunnels defy such simple instruction. Rather than rely on direction alone, I suggest we scout with care and relay the path ahead to those who come behind. Near a member of my party. Okay, I will go back. I saw Irene and then I was like, I'm gonna ignore you. Okay, so here's Irene. Let's talk to her quick. The rocks and coral bunch up by the cavern wall, like a staircase of sorts. But be careful, you wouldn't want to slip up from there. Oh, further on, okay. Look, I'm just avoiding having to walk. Wait, where are we going? Where's this fucking thing? How do I get out of here? This way? This way. Excuse me. Wow, I think that's the first time I vocally burp on stream. Normally I hold it in. Normally I'm like, disrespectful, gross. One of my favorite streamers burps all the time and I don't even care. Don't even care. The rocks drop off sharply here, but I should think the coral's thick enough to serve as a bridge. Disgusting! Did I do it right? Did I do the voice right? The voice, the accent? Did I do the voice right? I don't see a fucking shoe bill. Here's Alphino. Where's the fucking shoe bill? Close? Close enough. I'm not perfect. Did I miss it? when talking to a customer. I burp all the time in real life. My family... Oh, still further on. Thank you. My family keeps telling me to stop. But I don't think about it. I just burp, you know? But when I'm on stream, I try to pay attention to the noises I make with my body. Ash, you have no choice of the two routes from here. You can either take the long way to the south along the rocks, or skip along the coral branch as Alize has done. I, for one, shall be following my simple sister's example. Ugh. Is this actually true? So I can either take this, or I could have gone down the rocks. Why? Why does that matter? Okay, so nothing's here. I want to see if it's on the rocks. Why? I guess that's just story. Why didn't he go this way? If he's so scared, why didn't he go this way? I don't get it. Alphino, you're weird. Also, why was the route scary to you? Didn't you have to take a route to get down here? Okay, is it by Alize? It's not by Alize. Not me obsessing over this shoe bill. There you are, come. I think I found the tunnel we're looking for. I feel like the shoe bill must be related to the Asians. Also, the Moogle Tombstone event gives you a freaking little collar that's of the Shiba. I need to farm it. I'm actually really glad that it doesn't end before we get back. I would have been really upset. Where the fuck is the shoe bill? Did I miss it now? Father? Maybe it's here? Uh-oh. Here. This must be the barrier the Ondo spoke of. Well, that was rather more arduous than expected. I feel a sudden rush of gratitude for smooth roads our ancestors cut through the wilderness. 'Twas a treacherous path indeed. Now I believe one of us needs to raise a hand to banish the next obstacle. What are moon eyes? Oh, like big eyes? Ash, I elect you to do the honors. I have been elected. I am the Prime Minister. Oh, that's so sweet. Gone, just like that. I suppose we should head in. Let's go. Like as not, this tunnel will be as perilous as the road we walked to get here. Let's all stay aware of our surroundings, shall we? Oh, unless you mean down here. Down once more through the dungeons of my darkest dreams. Turn all light of the new... That's it. I can't remember it. I haven't watched Phantom of the Opera in a really long time. Nay, I do not want a chance to leap. Hugging the northern wall on the way down seems a wiser proposition. That is a very long drop. Please, no heroic jumps over the edge, Ash. I don't think my heart could take it. Hello, Beanie! We are about to see the Asian, I believe. Hello. Welcome in. I hope your Moogle farming yesterday went well, by the way. Where thy footfall, my friend, our road taketh us ever onwards, unto the deeper darkness. Okay, I don't fucking see the shoe bill. Now this is all that's all that I can think of. It's not here. No, I don't think I've missed it yet. You got lots? What have you been farming? I haven't thought about what I'm gonna do to farm them yet. Medibang. I really like Medibang. And then the animations, well, a mixture of Medibang and Photoshop. But animations 100% Photoshop. I cannot figure out any other program to animate with. I haven't been able to find anything good. Medibang is good. Medibang has been my favorite for a while. I've been using it since I was in Canada. Clip Studio is amazing too. I don't know if I've ever tried Clip Studio. That one I've heard is really good too. I think I used it while I was in school because we were taught GIMP. But I never used it in my adulthood. Oh, can you animate in Clip Studio? I'll have to look it up.
The Ondo spoke of a city. I did not think they meant an actual city.
I like the settings on Medibang though. And I like the brushes that are built in.
Then we are seeing the same view.
Is Y'shtola gonna get our sight back? Wait, does Y'shtola have her sight
The
back?
remnants in the Ondo settlement were solid material structures. But these... everything here pulses with ether.
Oh.
'Tis an enchantment on a monumental
I didn't find the shoe bill,
scale.
no. Oh, no worries, Father. I didn't see it. It was before this, I'm assuming. It was near Rain. Was the first one near Rain? I feel like it's following one person. She stares at it, calling it creepy. I talked to her twice. Did I read that and I just completely forgot already? Ash, did you note the style of architecture? 'Tis the same used for the remnants at the cup in the mural painted towers. Look closely. Emet Selch has simply reclaimed these ruins. He has layered the semblance of an entire city upon them. Gods, the magnitude of this artifice is staggering. Though it pains me to admit, we do not fully understand the feats of which an old Ascian is capable. It was back in the caves, I think. I wonder if it's still there. Like this one right here, because I looked for her and I talked to her during this. But I didn't see it. Oh, I don't even know where she was anymore. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I feel like the shoe bill has something to do with whichever character it's following, and if that's Rain. I feel like we're gonna learn something about Rain. You think that all those tall, dark buildings would...
Me and my gals, we eat chicken nuggets.
Didn't we eat chicken nuggets yesterday, Lee? Lee, why did you get 2 alerts? Happy 15 months again, but what the fuck? Thank you for the sub. That's what I thought. It's literally in my... It's in my freaking thing. It says, Lee has subscribed for 1 month yesterday, and you sharded on me. 15 months of sharding on me was the message. What the crap? Well, hopefully you don't get freaking ads again. And you had to pay. Maybe it expired today, but you got to say it yesterday, but I took my money today. I'll check in the back end. I hope you didn't get charged twice, though. You'd think all those tall buildings would be frightening, but for some reason, they just make me feel sad. And yesterday? Is there a way I can check that? I think there should be. If not, I don't know what we can do. It's intimidating, yes, but we have to start somewhere. Why don't we have a closer look at the tower to the southeast? We might be able to reach it from the edge of the trench. Turns up in my dorm room too, and I didn't even fucking see it there. From the mithril cards, and I can't pull it. I don't know if I'm going to spend my stuff on the MGP one. I know I'm not going to buy extra. So I farmed like probably like 600, 700 of the Mughals last time, and I bought stuff to sell. But like none of it moved. So I'm not going to farm stuff to sell this time around. But I find MGP is extremely easy to get. Like I just bought the Saboteur mount. I have all the mounts now, and I just need to buy all the like hair and whatnot. But I'm less inclined. Oh, I didn't think about the gates. I did ocean fishing, but I only got. Oh yeah, I got the 50 from the weekly, but you only get 5 for doing ocean fishing a single time. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it. That you can spend on fart noises? I feel like it can't have charged you twice. There's no fucking way. Look at the size of those doors. Now I know how pixies must feel. Towards a world-class trawler? Wait, I don't understand. I have to read the thing about it. I don't understand what the missions are. I finished them, but I don't know what we're working towards. Like, do we all get a bonus if we finish enough achievements? You're looking at the receipts? Do it, Lee. Do it, because I don't want you to be charged twice. Just pay me once. Ash Wolf recognized. Welcome to the city of Amarot. Oh, this is Amarot? Will you be riding the lift? Did the building just welcome you? Yes. Mayhap it is not so passing strange. Did Emet Selch not invite Ash to visit his abode? 'Tis plain thy coming was expected. You expected me to come? What if I don't want to come? And where will this lift be taking us? The lift services every level of Akora Heights, but is presently configured to convey passengers directly to the ground floor. I didn't even know there was a fucking elevator here, straight up. Well, there you have it. In the absence of some few hundred yalms of rope, we have little choice but to accept the offer. With emphasis on we. I'm not about to let you walk into that place alone. Don't worry, come with me to the Emerald City. I wish to ride the lift. Ground floor now. Ground floor now! GG Bean. As you wish. The lift will arrive shortly. It works up towards a world. I need to do some PvP though. Oh, got it. Got it. I just got my mount from ocean fishing and the minion. Or 2 minions. And I'm very excited. Or I'm very happy about it. I haven't seen them though. Because they haven't come up in the roulette yet. I got a Sharky. I got a Wind Gull. And then I don't know what the mount is. Because I didn't even read what the mount is. It'll just show up in my roulette and I'll be shocked. Next stop, ground floor. Facilities include the Bureau of Administrator, the Bureau of the Architect, and the Capital. If you told me this is where Emet lived, I wouldn't have believed you. Holy crap, this is gorgeous. This is fucking really nice. What the shit? Okay, I really like it. Is this going to be the new hangout place for me? Just chilling with the Asians? That's where I belong, with the ass. Is it only at this distance that you start to realize how big the buildings truly are? What did the voice call the city? Emerald? But clean 100%. It's gorgeous as shit. Look, over there. Wait, excuse me? Is that a person? No, my mistake. That's a giant. It doesn't even seem to have noticed us yet. Giant or no, a resident of this place may have much and more to tell us. I say, we make the move first. Alpha, no, you can't just... These bitches got introduced in Shadowbringers? What the fuck? Pray excuse my boldness, but I might ask you a few questions. I have no fucking idea who these bitches are, but I recognize their masks. What the fuck? This is how they speak? Oh, what adorable costumes. Are you children of an excursion? This distinct has much to teach you. What the fuck? How odd. That sounded like no language I've ever heard, and yet I understood every word. Point of view, church. 14 is a church. Just as he understood us. I think I know the name of what these creatures are, though. Because I think you get a freaking costume that's named it. Which district is this exactly? You must be lost, poor things. I actually kind of hate this. I'm just gonna say. It's just because it's so loud. You stand in the Polyrete district, wherein lies the institutions most vital to the management of our star. I like their look. But the way that it's recorded is going way too in my ears, and I'm like, eh. Can you tell us where to find Emet Selch? Can you tell us who rules this city? I'm gonna say Emet Selch. Ah, I see. You've come to marvel at the workings of the convocation of the 14th. Hardly surprising, I suppose. The whole world holds its breath as the final days draw near, and our brightest minds race to implement their plans? What? Excuse me, what? Thus, you must understand that gaining an audience at the time will be next to impossible? You should hurry home now before your families begin to worry. Do you need me to walk you back? I'm bothered. No, thank you. We'll be fine. Are these guys evil? Very well. Take care, little ones. I would have thought that these were friends, not foes. What was that all about? I have no fucking clue. To my eyes, these people appear as arcane entities. I suspect Emet Selch wove them from ether, as much as he reconstructed the rest of the city. The final days. Such words well befit the oblivion described to us by our Asian foe. A catastrophe of unprecedented scale, which did set in motion the summoning of Zodiark, and thence Heidelin herself. But that happened centuries and centuries ago, didn't it? The man spoke as if they were rushing to avert a disaster here and now. Unless it's all happening at once. Unless, for these people, the distant past is the here and now. That's what I thought. We're playing with space and time, brass. I believe thou hast the right of it, Master Elfino. The ethereal Amarat and its residents appear to be phantoms of a different age. Emet Selch hath resurrected a memory, a moment in time before the star was sundered. Oh. So we find ourselves in a lost, long-destroyed city, inhabited by long-departed. An unusual situation, to be sure, but at least we're able to parley with these ancients. In fact, they seem downright eager to chat. I say we use this to our advantage. Split up, strike up some conversations, and see if we can learn the location of our quarry. And while we're at it, it wouldn't hurt to wheedle out a few more details regarding the convocation of the 14th and the impending disaster. Are we from the 14th? I can't fucking remember. No, we're the source. We're the source. To mingling then. Let's meet back here when our jaws start aching. Are you telling me to suck their dicks? He's like, they're wearing robes. Just like put it over your head and do your business, Ash. As in a group of 14 people. Oh. Wait, what does convocation mean? I don't fucking know what these words. Does this guy say anything? Is he just gonna walk? They're fucking freaky. I like them, but they're freaky. Formal meeting? Got it. Thank you. Anxious Amardine? Good gracious, child. Where is your family? You should not be alone at a time like this. Run along home. Quickly now. Have you not heard? Though yet confined to the land across the sea, a terrible phenomenon afflicts our star. They are calling it the final days. 'Tis said it starts suddenly. A catastrophic keening from beneath the earth. The sound distorts all living things within earshot and rests upon us control of our creation magics. Okay, so they're creators. Once that happens, all is lost. Fear, pain, despair. Every dread impulses is siphoned from our minds and given substance, an eternal fall of fiery rain, an incessant spawning of nightmarish beasts. None can point to the source of the phenomenon. 'Tis as if the star itself has fallen ill, as if a force inimical to life now festers and spreads. 'Tis only a matter of time until Amaro, too, resounds that discordant squall. You should stay with your loved ones, child. Stay with them. I have massive chills in my body. Like I feel like I have a fever right now. You know when you have a fever and you don't feel hot, you feel like you're freezing? That's what I feel like right now. I feel like all the blood has like rushed away from me. And I'm super cold. An audience with Emet Selch. I am afraid you have the wrong office, little one. And besides, he will be far too busy to field the questions of curious children. Surely you have been told of the looming catastrophe. Every resource available to the convocation must be spent upon ensuring our world survives. They have yet to make an official announcement, but it is said that the 14th are moving forward with the plan of scarce credible proportions, one which promises to grant will to the very star itself. They will invoke our mightiest spells of creation to birth an entity of an all-encompassing magnificence, and then they will write the laws of existence. 'Tis a huge undertaking, but it must be completed ere the corruption spreads this far. Thus I say to you again, do not hold out hope for an audience. What the fuck is happening? Oh, did you want to ask me about my latest concept again? The autonomous figures I told you about before. They are utterly without feeling or fear, and without hesitation or objection carry out their master's orders regardless of injury or death they may suffer as a result. Truly magnificent, wouldn't you agree? Oh, it's you, little one. Come to the Bureau of the Architect to track down yet another concept, have we? As you like, but I do worry you will struggle to utilize even the simplest of our concepts, considering you have rather limited creative potential. These are the first NPCs I'm actually interested in talking to. What the crap? Please let me know if you have any other questions about the Bureau of the Architect and what we do here, little one. I'm here to help. What the fuck is going on? What are you? Who are you? Why has my blood run cold? Like, you do blue quests? I don't actually know. Because I wouldn't have unlocked them yet, because I haven't finished my, I haven't finished the storyline for the Blue Mage. Because I refuse to finish all of the Masked Carnival. But when... Come on, come on. Trust in the scholars, they will find a solution. What are you saying? Say it, say it, say it, say it, say it, say it, say it. Tell you more? Oh. I'll see if I can push through the Blue Mage stuff. Now that I have more spells, I can probably finish the Masked Carnival easier. Because I did the first 20 floors or whatever. But I've never finished the... Oh, blue. Oh, flying side quest. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Okay, I get it. 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 See, blue to me equals Blue Mage, and that's it. That's the only thing that exists. The only blue thing in this game are the Blue Mages, okay? Straight up, that's it. I have high expectations for you, my little debater. If you ever wish to hone your skills with a spirited conversation or two, I would be overjoyed to engage you. That's what I thought you typed. In my head, when you typed blue quests, I saw it as BLU all in caps. That's how that's straight up how my brain read it, even though that's not what you typed. So I'm inclined to agree. I really enjoy Blue Mage content. I really, really enjoy it. We do it probably like once every 2 weeks. I want to get more into it, but I haven't, like, I want to set schedule times. Ew, Blue, get out of here. It's so good and so easy. Except I haven't done the extremes yet, so those might be very, very hard. Actually, no, we didn't do the extreme for Titania. We just did the normal. Huh. 'Twould seem the hall is host to the most precocious visitor this day. And what, pray tell, shall be the subject of our discussion, young one? That's why the man keeps us down 100%. Running dungeons with Blue Mage is boring, I will say. But running trials with Blue Mage is very fun, in my opinion. Very, 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 very fun. The convocation and their handling of the coming peril. 'Tis only natural that you should have questions. Shall we begin with the members themselves? As all know, the 14 are the wisest and most puissant among us. They are stewards of the Order, responsible for decisions which keep the star turning season after season. Be it the Speaker, the fuck? I don't know how I feel right now. Be it the Speaker Laha Brea or the Emissary Eldebussy, each seat is occupied by an elected sage of surpassing intellect. Logrif, Mitron, Emet Selch, their individual titles have, as a gesture of respect and a matter of tradition, become synonymous with their incumbents. Thus, it is with great incredulity that I greet this recent rumor that a seat in the convocation is soon to be left vacant. If proven true, 'twould be an unprecedented development, and the testaments. Am I going to become an ancient? Am I an ancient? This is all about me, right? And testament to the immense pressure under which our saviors are toiling. In any event, I, for one, am confident that they shall deliver our star unto salvation. I need to pee. So bad now. From the first scholars to take it? I don't know what that really means right now. What do you mean by the titles? Like I know I just read a sentence that says something about the titles too, and I didn't freaking get it. Go piss, girl. I have 20 minutes to piss. I have 20 minutes till I get to piss. I don't know why this is scaring me so much, but I genuinely feel cold inside and I feel scared. You'll know that when you're older? Okay. How may I help you, little one? Do you wish to peruse the transcripts of the great debates? Or would you like to reserve a room for a discussion? We are here to serve your needs. Oh, Emet Selch is a title. Oh, got it. Okay, that's what I was confused by. Like when he said that they took the titles of the... Okay. Got it. I'm turning up the heat. I don't know why I'm running so cold. Like, I don't think I've been properly, like... But when you consider the implications of this late... Fucking... Can you even do this? You only have 20 minutes? No. I take a break in 20 minutes. Because I have the ad scheduled. Usually, they correlate to when I need to pee. But for some reason, this has terrified me so much that I need to pee. And like nothing has happened. This is probably the calmest it's ever been. Holy shit. Okay. Ash, if I was not certain before, then I am now. The people in the city believe that they face the end of the world. No shit. I cannot imagine what purpose compelled Emet Selch to recreate this ancient Emerald. And yet, I fancy I hear his words to us echoing through the ocean's trench. He would have his story known. He's one of them. One of us. One of us. One of us. Oh my god. There's a lot of good lore being dropped right now. I agree. We can compare notes once the others return. Hopefully, then our next move will become clear. Please just read to me. But it's not going to be read to me. I can tell already. Ugh, fucking knew it. 'Twould seem our conversations were much alike. A looming disaster, creation magics running rampart, and this convocation's efforts to bring salvation out of chaos. I suppose there was talk of little else in a time when these events came to pass. Urianger, if I may, what are your thoughts on the ancient arts of creation? A fascinating discipline, indeed. Art the mind can conceive may be rendered in reality. All that is required is a clear concept upon which to focus one's will. 'Tis not dissimilar to the primal rites taught by the Asians, wherein ritual ceremony breatheth life into figments of a myth and legend. I see we arrived to the same conclusion, then. The people who lived in the age before the Sundering were blessed with vast reserves of mana. No matter how draining these creation magics must be, it seems they paid the cost with not more than a fraction of ether, which coursed through their own bodies. If we were to attempt the same, such spells would soon deplete our energies, and then seek to draw the balance from elsewhere, from a hoard of crystals mayhap, or from the very land itself. Thus, when this art of creation was placed in our hands, it became, in effect, a means for destruction. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Why is this bothering me so much? What is happening? An interesting matter, which no doubts bear further study. But despite all these revelations, I worry we are not closer to finding Emet Selch. Who'd create life from nothing? That I gathered. I feel like this is legitimately the creation story. Has anyone learned aught which might lead us to his location? Not directly, mayhap, but from what we have heard, it seems the convocation of the 14th is sequestered near the Capitol building. When we see for ourselves, the attendant wouldn't let us through without a writ of permission. So we tried our luck at the Bureau of the Administrator, where we thought these permissions might be issued. But the clerk there said he couldn't help us since our names didn't appear on the registry. I have so much fucking theory crafting right now. And that was where we gave up. I wonder though, Ash, could you be the eligible one for these writs? The voice in the lift seemed to know who you were. It might be that your name is registered at the bureaus as well. Worth a look, I'd say. Meanwhile, I'll head back to the capital and search for a less official point of entry, just in case. Pray allow me to accompany thee to on thy reconnaissance. An arcane perspective may prove needful. I think I'd like to speak with more of these ancients. Maybe they know something that could help cure Ash's condition. Would you mind coming with me? Of course I don't mind. Just lead the way. Then Y'shtola and I will busy ourselves with further exploration. There is surely more intelligence to be had. And so we part our ways once more. This time, however, let us reconvene in front of the Capitol. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, Father? Okay, so this is my theory crafting right now. We don't know for a fact, unless, tell me I'm wrong. We don't know that Emet and La Habrea and the other one, who I can't fucking remember the name of right now, we don't know that they all have the same goal. So if they are part of the 14, Eldebussy, thank you. Why couldn't I fucking remember Eldebussy? Of all the people, I couldn't fucking think of that. Because he thinks Urianger is a big nerd. Valid. Valid. I get it now. I feel... Is that the real... No. His name is Elidibus. But we call him Eldebussy. I feel like Emet is a defect. Emet's one of the creators who actually wants good for the world, and because he's so wary about telling us everything, we think he's bad, but I don't think he's bad. I think there's going to be some fucking reveal. Yeah, they have different methods to get there and shit. Okay, wait. So the big three, aka the Sundered, are of the same method. Okay, got it. Welcome back, Kaminari. Emet just needs a nap, man. Honestly, I don't know what it is about Emet, because I keep going back and forth with him about him being good and bad. And I know that that's the way that they've written him. But, like, I don't understand why I feel that way. I just know I do feel that way. Emet Selch was right. I love Emet so much. See, that's the other thing. Like, I don't know if it's because of the way that y'all speak about Emet that I feel like he's a goodie. Because I was thinking about that yesterday, where I was like, how much of me feeling the way that I do is because of the output that I get from the community. Because, like, I think I would still reach the conclusion that I've reached with Emet without community input. But it's just weird, because normally I understand why I feel the way that I do about people. Okay, wait. If I'm supposed to understand this, answer this, but if I am not supposed to understand this, everyone stay silent. These guys are different than La Habrea, Eldebussy, and... Like, these guys aren't Asians. But they're working with Asians. Like, they're part of the same world as the Asians. Like, these are... what should we call them? Because the only name that I know is what they're called later on. Oh, Morally Grey? I feel like Morally Grey is a good... Okay, ancients. So the Asians aren't technically ancients. But they lived amongst the ancients. Oh my god, this is gonna... I'm gonna get fucking... Well, okay, you can just leave it at that, Beanie. Oh god. I feel like everything's gonna fucking... I feel like I'm about to get destroyed. I feel like everything's just gonna collapse on its head right now. And I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Gotta keep going. I am gonna keep going, but goddamn. Yo, you selling me freaking bait, bitch? And Gishel Greens? Get out. Get out. I don't want your shit. I got that. I got all I need. Oh my god, you know what I learned yesterday? Lures don't fucking break. The only time you really lose them is if you don't catch a fish. I bought freaking 300 freaking of those lures. I can't remember what they're called. This, versatile lures. I bought 300 of them. I didn't realize. I thought that they get consumed. Jesus Christ. Me not knowing things about fishing. A visitor's writ. Yes, I can assist you. Full name, please. Ashwolf. Please wait near the counter, where I can confirm your details. Is this going to be a cutscene? If this is going to be a cutscene, I'm going to push the ad. Like, we'll play the first line, and then we'll... But you don't need a ton, yeah. So I found out. Are full of desert frogs? Ashwolf, your application is ready to collect. I have way too many... I have mackerel strips. I have like 900 mackerel strips. I'm trying to sell them because I don't fucking need Jinga curry anymore. Even though I have fucking 300... Or sorry, Jinga biryani. I have 800. I honestly, I wish I tracked how many Jinga biryani I've crafted. Because it's over like 9,000. It's fully over 9,000 Jinga biryani. I have given so many friends it. I have sold a shit ton of it. Like, I've crafted way too much this expansion. As your residency was approved by Emet Selch himself, further forms of identification will not be required. Here are your application documents. Submit them to the Bureau of the Secretariat, and the clerk will issue you with a visitor's writ to the capital. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I mostly use bait for the most part, but there's sometimes where I'm trying to catch... The only reason I bought the versatile lure recently was because there's sometimes where I'm trying to catch like just like a one-off fish that I need for a recipe that I don't want to buy the bait for. Or like I'm out in the wilds and I don't want to teleport again is really the issue. But I would much prefer having a ton of bait than, you know. Oh, one of the Endwalker legendaries needs it? Interesting. Well, no one's been buying it. So, like, I've had them listed for about a week now, and I keep changing the price because undercutting is so obnoxious on our server. But I've not sold a single freaking mackerel. Goal in ocean fishing right now? Honestly, it was very easy for me to get it. Though, it took me a while to score well on ocean fishing. I got 12,000 on my last run. But never have I seen so many fishers at once. Or 10k? Stop it. I don't know what the fuck that's used for. I don't know. I like fishing, but I don't love fishing. I can't see myself becoming a full-time fisher. I can 100% continue seeing myself being a full-time crafter, though. I think I got the shark mount. I got some mount, but I'm not 100% sure what it is because I normally wait to have the mount appear out of nowhere on my mount roulette. So you get to see my first reaction to it. Unless it happens off stream. Thank you. Good luck at work tonight, Kaminari. Thank you for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. I suck at ocean fishing stuff. What I've learned, and this might not be the meta, is only do triple hook and double hook during the spectral stuff. But do not quote me on that because I've never looked into ocean fishing. I just fish. I just fish. But that's when I got the 12,000 points. I just triple hooked everything in Umbral or Spectral. And ended up getting a shit ton of points. But we did have 24 people on the boat. I got all of my missions. And that's it. This is where you do your big shit, yes. Oh, okay, then I was right. Yeah, that's what I did this time. And I don't use identical catch anymore. Even for my personal missions, I just stopped. I don't care about my personal missions. Stop it. That's a lot of points. I'm surprised you can even get that many. Damn. Now, I'll do more ocean fishing soon. I obviously am away for a week. A week and a bit. So it won't be anytime soon, but I don't know. I'm curious about other... Automod... Was it Twitch? Because it might have been Twitch. If it says the moderation settings in this server or like in this stream don't allow you to say it, then that's Twitch itself. It's not. If I set a term, then it's 100% going to be through Stream Elements. But Twitch has its own auto mod, even if you don't have, like, I don't have moderation settings on Twitch. All of them are through Stream Elements. And I don't know what triggers it, because there's a bunch of streams that I go to where they have very low settings as well, and I get tagged for weird words. I know it gets more drastic if you make it more serious as well, and set your own words, obviously. Next, please. Is it a hairstyle? Let's go. In about 16 seconds, there's going to be an ad, and I'm going to go pee, and I'll pause the story, don't worry. Visiting the capital, are we? Please take a seat. Your name will be called once your application has been processed. I wonder if it is, though. Lord, I wonder what it's associated with. Didn't ping you there? Oh, wait. Wait. Didn't ping what? For a second, I thought I wasn't supposed to start this cutscene. Oh, it is a cutscene? Oh, God. 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 I don't want it to auto-advance. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? I have to pee! No! I feel like I'm a sophist. Or I mean, I feel like I'm an ancient. May I? I have to pee. I have to pee so bad. And this ad isn't starting. I'm gonna go early, okay? Play your game. I'm gonna go pee, and then we'll go watch this cutscene as soon as it's done, because I can't sit here in anticipation. I'll see you soon. I have been informed this is the second last quest of the game. So there. Why would you scare me like that? I scare you just by showing you my face, Carol. You know it's true. You know it's fucking true. All right. Of Shadowbringers. Yes, of Shadowbringers. May I? Welcome back, Shogun. Oh, this music like makes me want to cry. You, I think, are from a time beyond ours. Have you followed in the wake of Emet Selch? Nay, there is no cause for alarm. I am simply a shade. Here, and not here. Y'all, why do I feel so fucking emotional? What the hell? I know only that my name is Hythaladius, and that this city is a recreation, a phantom moment, plucked from the well of history. The others seem unaware of their pale existence. Hythalodius. I'll try to say it correctly, but I might say it wrong. Because I always say everything wrong. And that's why Hoshafont will always be known as Hosh Browns to me. These others seem unaware of their pale existence, but I wonder if Emet Selch's mind was distracted when he came to my reconstruction. Oh, Hythalodius. Outer Wilds coded? I know, right? I was thinking about Outer Wilds all day this morning. A stray thought would have been enough. Hythalodius will realize the truth, for example. We were close friends once, you see. Yet in spite of my perception, I play the same role as all the rest. A bit part. Meant to bring color and noise to this well-crafted stage. Too much scrutiny, and we shall burst like the fragile bubbles we are. Thus I tell you again, my presence is not to concern you. I wish only to share your company whilst we wait. They're very extra. I feel so cold. If you come this far, then you know of the catastrophe which awaits us on the morrow. The final days, what began as isolated incidents, soon swelled into a world-spanning threat. Got a jacket or a blanket? I feel like it's just because it's so emotional right now, Lucian, that my body went cold, if that makes sense. Because my heater is on full. Normally I'm sweating my tits off right now. I never have my heater on this high, but it's so weird. I don't know how to explain it. The best way that I think that I can explain it is when your blood rushes to your heart or something like that, and thus your limbs feel cold. The chills, yeah. It feels like the chills, but it's been happening for the past, like, hour, I would say. It's been happening since we first met the Ancients. Like, I feel so weird, and I don't actually comprehend why. Because, like, nothing's really happening. The heebie-jeebies, yeah. Also has the memories from their own future. Very curious indeed. The convocation of 14, well, it had 13 at the time, endeavored to create a will for our star. They would repair the fundamental laws of order and halt the spread of destruction. But creation on such a scale required an immense source of power. Of those of us who still lived, nearly half offered up their lives in the name of salvation. Probably doesn't help, no. The sacrifice, or from their sacrifice, Zodiark was born. Okay. Just as we had hoped. He reached forth and halted the march of oblivion. Yet the star had suffered. So many species lost. The land was blighted, the waters poisoned, and even the wind had ceased to blow. Once more did our people give themselves to Zodiark. Another half of our race sacrificed to cleanse the world, to ensure that the trees and grasses and myriad of tiny lives would sprout and grow and flourish. This is really well designed. The cycle of life had begun anew, and we reconsidered the means by which we might protect it. The convocation decided thus: we would nurture our world until it was bursting with vitality. Then, when the time was right, we would offer some portion of its living energy to Zodiark. In return, he would restore to us those brethren whose souls had fed his strength. Together we would resume our role as stewards. There were, however, those who disagreed with this plan. They argued that enough had been sacrificed to Zodiark, and that this new world should belong to the lives newly born. These dissidents surrendered their life energy in the creation of Hydaelyn. Okay, so they summoned both Hydaelyn and Zodiark. An incarnation of their opposed belief. And for the first time in history, our people stood divided. Know you then how this conflict ended? I thought you might. Emet Selch has ever been a champion for the will of Zodiark. The original plan may have been set back by millennia, but he will have not abandoned his course. He will pay the price for our return by whatever means is necessary. And though he may carry himself with a certain glib ease, Emet Selch is not a man to bear his burdens lightly. In fact, I imagine they have only grown heavier with every passing century. "'Tis truly a terrible weight he has chosen to carry. Ash Wolf. It seems your turn has come. Pray, do not let me keep you. I'm just a fucking tiny ass human. Can't even fucking sit on this chair right. Hey Howling, welcome in. And thank you for the hug, Bean. There is one last thing. You walk with another at your side, yes? Who are they talking about? Stop it. Nay, I see no definite form. Just the faintest suggestion of a second soul. I doubt it is visible to anyone but me. I must be given trauma. Otherwise, I can assume, or I only assume you can see and hear this ethereal companion. I fucking knew he was me. I hate this. Your connection is hardly a coincidence. In our time, the two of you were one. The color of your souls tell the tale. A hue that is distinctive cannot be mistaken, no matter how thin the soul is spread. This is the kind of fate I might expect for one such as he. Surely Emet Selch has recognized the hint of him in you. Hey Scarlet, welcome in. Ash Wolf. Fare you well, my new old friend. May you find what it is you seek. Oh, I don't want to fucking take a break anymore. I just want to finish Shadowbringers now. Oh, I fucking can't. Sorry, I'm just blowing my nose. Give me a second. Okay. Truly feels bringer. This expansion has made me cry more than any other expansion so far. Like, truly, this expansion has been phenomenal. And I would love to say that I'm sad that I skipped the story the first time, but I'm really, 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 really happy that I didn't do this alone. I was telling Baines the other day that I don't know, it's really weird that, I don't know, it feels really, really different to be reading such an emotional story with people and share the feelings on demand. And like, I've been so obsessed with the story that I just like, even when I hang out with my family and whatnot, I just keep talking about the story. Like, I'm definitely hyper-focused on this game now. And I was hyper-focused on this game in a whole different way the years that I've been playing it. But like, this is, I don't know, it's just so fucking different. I don't... You see it in a different light now, for sure. I think I do enjoy it more than I did before. I don't know if I'd ever go back to... Because, like, I was thinking about this. Because, like, I'm not sure after this year. I didn't want to talk about this early. I've been questioning whether or not I'm going to continue streaming after this year. This year is my final, like, hotspot, just because I'm so busy with work and things didn't pan out as well as I had hoped for stream. And we've gone through such big growth and then such, like, big downs and, like, up and downs. And in the 3 years of streaming, 14 has been the first time where nothing mattered. Like, I don't think about work anymore. I don't feel as stressed anymore, but I can't viably, like, I really, really can't work as much as I do and then also stream. You know what I mean? So, like, moments of this where I can actually just turn off my brain and be like, it doesn't fucking matter, period, you know, has been really, really, really nice for me. And it's been the thing that I needed. Because if you don't know this, I started streaming only because I write about video games. So playing video games stresses me out a lot of the times. Because I only play games to work, right? Like, I only play games to write guides, and I couldn't find any enjoyment and entertainment and escapism in video games anymore. So as soon as stream started feeling like a work thing, it kind of sucked for me. It really, really, really sucked for me. And 14 has been the first time in, like, at least 2 years where I'm not treating stream as work. Like, it doesn't feel like work anymore. It just feels like I'm hanging out with people who love this game. And I'm not catering towards anyone. I'm just enjoying my time with people. So, thank you. Thank you for doing this really weird, scary thing with me and sharing such a fucking emotional story with me, because it's just, like, it's so weird. And I've wanted to stream 14 for all 3 years, but it never did well, right? So here we are. Shadowbringers has been my favorite so far. I'm honestly, every time people say that, I get really nervous that I'm gonna not enjoy Endwalker. I'm really fucking nervous about it because this is so good and I just want Endwalker to top it, but I have no fucking clue. Also, sorry for going on such an emotional spiel. It's not even done yet. Is it? The next mission's the final mission of Shadowbringers, isn't it? Or like the final mission before patch stuff. We'll always be there for you, 100%. That's the thing. Like, I've been so into 14. I haven't taken breaks. The only times I took breaks from playing 14 was when COVID started because the sub. And then I took a break after Endwalker because all I was doing was streaming. I was streaming like 5 to 7 days a week. So between that and work, I had no time to play 14. But now we've cut back the schedule and I'm balancing a bit better, but it's tough. Big hug your way, Shogun and Beanie. Does bring out the feels, all of them. I'm super nervous for Dawn Trail too. I hope Dawn Trail is emotional shit. It is, but post-patch stuff will also hit you. No, I believe it. It's just a matter of, like, I can't start this right now because I'm supposed to end stream in a minute. But now I want to stream tomorrow. Now I really want to stream tomorrow because I'll be gone for a week. Also, I'm going to say bye to you.